This is the 2023 Ford F-150 Raptor. It's powered by a 3.5-liter EcoBoost engine, which makes 450 horsepower and 510 foot-pounds of torque. It's paired to the 10-speed automatic transmission, and of course this is four-wheel drive. Now we're going to take a quick walk around the outside of this particular truck here, and we'll hop into the interior, take a look at some of the features that the Raptor has to offer. Now this is basically a fully loaded model. This is a $122,000 Raptor here in Canada. So we'll start here with the front end here. Now the Raptor does have completely unique styling between the rest of the trim levels and the regular F-150. This is a very off-road capable truck. One of the packages that this one has is the Raptor 37 Performance Package, which for the first time ever in the automotive industry, you can get a 37-inch tall tire mounted to a production vehicle. So this is a BF Goodrich KO2 tire, and it sits on a 17-inch forged aluminum beadlock capable wheel. So it's an extremely strong, lightweight wheel, and again sits on that massive 37 by 12.5 tire. Also uses the Fox live valve suspension. We'll take a look at the front end styling here. There's a LED projector headlight, so nice design there. And we have the signature Raptor orange LEDs that start in the headlight, and there's also the marker lights there on top of the grille. Got your Ford logo spelled out there, which also houses the front view camera system. Off-road design with the bumper, and of course there is full underbody skid plate protection. There's also some front parking sensors there as well. And the Raptor does sit about 7 to 8 inches wider than a regular F-150, and you can really see it here in the fenders. Ford does stick out the fenders quite far, so it is an extremely wide vehicle. And there's a functional heat vent, sort of heat extractor there in the fender as well. Nice body colored mirrors, and includes the side mirror spotlight. This Raptor is finished in Azure Gray, which is a tri-coat metallic color. It's a $800 upgrade here in Canada. Beautiful color. It's actually new for 2023 as well. And with the 37 package, you also get the graphics here on the back. And the Raptor uses an exclusive 5-link rear suspension setup. So they get rid of the traditional leaf springs and they go to a 5-link with a coil spring, which does dramatically improve the off-road capability as well as the on-road comfort as well, because Ford knows that a lot of people use these just for the on-road use, and they'll maybe never even see the off-road. So Ford really tried to make the Raptor a lot more comfortable on-road. And there's the LED taillight. It's also darkened as well. They actually blacked out the housing for the Raptor model. And we'll come around to the back end here. This is where you're going to find the dual exhaust, which is an active valve exhaust, so you actually can change the modes to make it more louder or quieter. There's some rear tow hooks back here, and of course your parking sensors as well. There's your Raptor and another little 37 on the back. Open up the tailgate, and this has the power tailgate option, so it does go up and down power operated. Of course, you got your step, you got your work surface right here, and this one has the 2 kilowatt Pro Power Onboard system. So basically have a massive inverter system and a bunch of outlets right there, LED box lighting, and lots of different tie-down points. And now we'll take a look into the interior of this Raptor, where this one has the optional blue interior package, which basically means we have these beautiful Recaro branded bucket seats, and they are Alcantara suede face, so they're very grippy, and they're also very breathable, which is definitely nice for if you happen to take this off-road in the desert. The breathable material does help a lot. Now these of course are fully power operated, they're heated and cooled, and they're very comfortable, and they definitely look super cool. And even on the door panel here, nice soft touch leather with some nice blue accent here up top. We also have the carbon fiber package, the interior carbon fiber package. So we have a little bit here on the door, and it kind of runs along the dash as well. Of course, everything here is power operated, and there's the 18 speaker Bang & Olufsen sound system. But I'll take a little further look inside. Look at our key fob. This is Raptor brand. There's a little Raptor logo on the back. Includes your remote start as well as the tailgate release and push button start. So again, powered by the 3.5 liter EcoBoost, 450 horsepower, 510 foot-pounds of torque, and again, it's paired to that 10-speed automatic. Now, this has the valved exhaust, which I just briefly talked about before. You have a button right here which you can use to adjust the exhaust modes: normal, sport, Baja, and quiet mode. And it does get progressively louder. And when you put it into quiet mode, it really does quiet down a lot. So it's definitely nice if you maybe early in the morning, you don't want to wake up your neighbors. You can put it into quiet mode. It does quiet it down quite a lot. We'll move on to the steering wheel. Nice leather wrapped. It's also very thickly bolstered. It's very thick, and it has a nice 12 o'clock position right there. It's heated. A very nice steering wheel. And there's even these massive metal paddle shifters on the back. They are very high quality. There's also adaptive cruise control right here. You have lane centering. There's a lot of different driver assistance features that Ford includes on the Raptors, but those are two you have there on the steering wheel. And then on the right side, you have controls for the center gauge cluster screen, which is actually just a full screen entirely. So it's very customizable, and it definitely makes use of the Raptor's off-road kind of prowess, having the big screen there. And then some more controls down here. And then you have your steering modes, suspension modes, exhaust modes. All your modes are right there. And in the middle is where you're going to find the Sync 4 12-inch display. This comes standard, of course, on Raptor models. You have Sirius XM radio, you have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, which is actually used wirelessly. You got your built-in navigation system, various different settings, and also some Raptor-specific features, and even the Pro Power on board. And then on top of the screen is where you're going to find the 360 camera. And you can click this and cycle through a bunch of different views right up there. You also have trail control over there. And then again, Raptors are four-wheel drive only, of course. It includes 4 automatic with a locking rear differential. There's actually a Torsen limited slip front differential, so you get a massive amount of traction, especially with those huge 37-inch tires. Climate control right here, again, dual zone, it's automatic, all that. Heated and cooled seats with the heated steering wheel. Also a wireless charger right down there. Nice Raptor branded console. And this one has the interior work surface, so you actually can flip that open, and there's a nice flat surface that you can use for eating a lunch, or maybe you want to throw a laptop on it, whatever you want. A whole bunch of outlets right here. Got your 120 volt. It's also a dual glove box. And this has the carbon fiber finish as well, just like on the door. 6 auxiliary switches right here, as well as the twin panel panoramic sunroof. And now we'll take a look into the rear seat of the Raptor. Now they're only offered as one configuration, which is Super Crew, your full 4-door with the 5.5-foot bed. So you actually can't get any other configuration other than what you see it here. But just like the front, we have the Alcantara kind of suede seats back here. Very comfortable, very nice quality. Now they're of course not quite as heavily bolstered as the front because it is a bench, but they still have that Alcantara material with some nice orange accent stitching. They're also heated for your outer seats. We do have heated function, so that's definitely nice for our Canadian winters here at least. And they also do lift up. This one has the fold flat lockable storage, so you get some kind of hidden storage down here. And then there is the inverter system for the Pro Power on board. So unfortunately, you do lose a little bit of space back here with the inverter system, but in my opinion, it's definitely worth it for the massive power that you get with that. And then here is your heated seat controls. There's also a bunch of different outlets back here. USB, you got an inverter, you got 12 volt, keep everything charged up, no problem at all. Of course, we get a nice view of that panoramic sunroof. And here is the window sticker for this particular one here. So up top, again, we have the EcoBoost engine in an Azure gray with the Rhapsody blue Recaro seat. And here's some of the options that this particular one has. So again, there's the 37 package, which is just under $8,000. That has the Pro Power on board. Lots of different options. This one is MSRP'd at $122,480. So these are Canadian dollars, so just keep that in mind. There is zero markup on this truck. We get this question a lot. There is no markup. That is the MSRP for this vehicle right here. So that is what Ford charges from the factory. But that'll pretty much do it for this video. If you want to see more Raptor content, we will certainly make more of it. But thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.